Yo, what's going on, man? It's Don Warbucks here with another Don's Rants. Shout out to anybody who subscribed to the page. Hopefully you like all the videos, like this video, share the video, comment, man. That's the number one thing, comment, man. I love engagement. I love to talk to everyone. I don't care who you are. You know, I want to make sure that we have some kind of communication going on. That's the number one thing, man. I really want to get to know everybody that even come across my page. We're going to talk about Will Smith, man. Shout out to Will Smith and his willpower. Will Smith has strong willpower, man. Majority of us are spectators. Let's just be real, you know. Majority of us are not millionaires, so we don't have the celebrity spotlight on us. And we don't have the pressure on us to deal with the criticism and to deal with the over and over again people just looking at us in the wrong way, people just looking at our life, judging our life on every single level. This is a guy who went through a tumultuous situation in his personal life, in his relationship. He's going through things in his personal life before he got famous. This is a guy who's going through personal stuff in his life. He's dealt with it no matter what, man. The music that he's put out, the relationship he has with his family, dude has willpower to persevere, man. His mind frame is so sharp. And I wish I had half of the mind frame he had to move forward in life, man. Three things I think Will Smith has in order to push willpower or have willpower. Three things he has in order to keep his willpower going strong. The first thing is he has no negative reaction to negativity at all. You know what I mean? This is an issue that I've had. I go quick off the rails the minute someone says something negative to me or someone says something that's out of bounds to me. You know what I mean? As I get older, I'm realizing now, you give it that energy, it doesn't do anything in life. This is a guy who, every time he never gave any reaction to anybody and couldn't care less about what you or I think, he keeps moving up. You know what I mean? The one minute he goes and he pays attention to negative energy, and he sees Chris Rock making jokes, he loses his Oscar, he loses movie deals, he loses endorsement deals. It's so important, so important. I know it's cliche because a lot of people say it, stay positive, stay positive. Rather not stay positive, rather just not give attention to negative things. Just move around it. Even if you feel the negativity in your brain by the things that people say, you're going to be human. You know, I'm human. I mess up all the time. But you waste time. You waste time giving attention to people that have all these negative things going on in life. You know what I'm saying? And he lost a lot going on, and now he's rebuilding because of that. And he always was the type that just let stuff fly. People would call him corny, a cornball. And he take it and he embrace it. He don't care. Yeah, I am a cornball. So what? That's what makes me me, you know? And that's what I like about him. You know, he does the goofy things. He's a funny person, a comedian. He uses that to his advantage. I'm so happy that he does that because it's something that you could look at as a person and say, yo, I'm going to use my attributes to my advantage when people try to use it as negativity, you know? So that's the number one thing that he uses to keep his willpower. No negative reaction to negativity. Number two, he stays persistent. He just dropped a freestyle. Well, a couple of months ago, before this, he had dropped a freestyle. I think on Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
I know that I be on some other shit. I know that I'm different. I be on some y'all don't understand it. I don't mention it. Made it to the top of Hollywood without a membership. Killed him in July, then I switched to my December shit.
And a lot of people was hating on his flow. They made memes on his freestyle. They clipped up his freestyle, made jokes about his freestyle. And he could have just said, I'm going to stop doing it. He goes right back in the booth again. There's another freestyle talking about the things he's going on in the past with Chris Rock, with the jokes and everything else.
I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and I am too grown to play childish games. But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Jokers dish it out, cry foul when it's time to take it. City full of real ones, wasn't raised to fake it. Jill to Meek Mill to the roots, it's all greatness. Global status from my Philly foundation. Perfect.
He keeps going. He makes a song, he makes a single. People may not like the single, they may like the single, but he keeps being persistent. I've learned throughout my life that when you're stagnant because of negativity or negative things going on, and you're not persistent, it just keeps piling on and piling on and piling on. You know, when drama happens and things happen, the best thing you can do is keep being productive. It's the best thing. It's popping when a rapper puts out music and puts out records, even though people are dissing him or people coming for him, or he goes through some type of controversy in life. It's better, man. It's better publicity. You know, controversy creates cash. Stay persistent no matter what. I'm learning that now more than ever, man. You know what I mean? And it's just real talk, man. He dropped the album too. It didn't even sell that much, and he's still going on. He's not allowing people to control his narrative. He controls his own narrative, man. Please control your own narrative. And the third thing that gives Will Smith willpower, in my view, he mentally breaks barriers. A lot of us have fear in doing certain things in life, and we have a threshold that we don't want to go past in life because our brain tells us that's a warning sign. Don't go past there. If you go past there, something drastic may happen. You may miss out on an opportunity. Your life may be in danger. You're at risk of losing your money, etc., etc. He mentally breaks those barriers, man.
If you say in your mind, I want this, oh no, it can't, you're done. You're dead. You're training yourself to not even be able to imagine what you want. How are you going to stop it in your mind? In your mind has to be the wildest, freest place where you have everything you've ever dreamed. Jaden said a thing. Jaden ran up to me after the jump, and I'd never seen this look in his eyes. He said, Dad, I now understand the difference between me and you. You always have one more go. People get to their limit. And he said, when the helicopter took off, I was at my limit, right? He's like, I would have said, no, put it down. He said, but you had one more go. Your mental and emotional limits are way before your actual limit. So you always have to keep a stash of one more go. Your own mind stops you in places that the world is going to move out of your way.
You know, he always tries to challenge himself and challenge his brain and challenge his thought process and challenge the box and tries to break the box. The movies he's making, he's not making the same amount of movies, you know. He's not doing the same Bad Boys, from his action to Pursuit of Happiness. It's not the same thing. It's not the same comparison. He tries to break range every single time. He does acting, even when he does music, he does different type of genres in his music, different type of sounds in his music. He had a song with a singer that had like a Latin type of genre in her music. They fused together, they did something. He's not afraid to break that barrier. When you have these things going on, when you don't react so fast to negativity, when you keep going and staying persistent, even through all the negativity, and when you break barriers, even though there might be a negative reaction, that's willpower, man. Will Smith has willpower, man. And that's what I want, and I hopefully that's something you want too. If this inspired you, you can like, you can comment. If you don't agree with none of it, it's okay to not agree. If you agree, you can agree, man. Like, share, comment, holla at your boy, Don's Rants. I think the next rant I'm going to do, you know, I'm going to really, really rant, you know. But this one, I want to just keep it positive today, you know. Keep it on the up and up. You know, I need a little inspiration. We all need inspiration. We're still building our YouTube pages, man. It doesn't matter whether I get 0 comments, 1 comment, or 1,000 comments, man. I'm forever thankful. I'm going to still keep pushing because you got to have that willpower. Peace.